Good evening guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Exotic Alpha and tonight we're commentating in the Global Racing League. Tonight we are around 7, which brings us to the streets of Baku in Azerbaijan. Just to be clear, we're on the F1 2020 game, not on the F1 2021 game. This league hasn't switched to the new game yet, but I think I'm pretty excited because it's been a while since I've been on the 2020 game. But I think this should be fun. This really should be fun. We're expecting around 11 to 12 drivers here tonight, so hopefully they all turn up so we can have a very great race in. I've been told that we're about to ready up in a few minutes time, so should be underway very shortly here for a short qualifying session, followed by a 50% race distance. The damage is on full, obviously. With manual race stars, it's basically the standard things in league racing. So do we have the big guys in it today? If you look at the championship standings, Zaki, he's leading the championship with 124 points. He's in tonight. He's known as Sagatag in the Ferrari. We have Outer Patient in the Mercedes. I think he's in tonight. Yeah, he is. And then we have TSZ Thunder, who is currently in 3rd place. So the top 3 are all in for tonight's race. So this should be really fun. We need to watch out for the Ferrari drivers alongside the Mercedes drivers and AlphaTauri, because those are the 3 main constructors at the moment is in this F1 2020 championship. Let's see when we're about to ready up. I think we will very shortly, in like 1 minute or something, maybe even less. When is the host decide to ready up to get us underway? I'm pretty excited for this track because Azerbaijan, I've never commentated on this track before. Azerbaijan, it is a pretty tricky track, to be fair, especially the castle section, because it's a street circuit. If you make one mistake, you could be ending up in the wall and crashing yourself out of this Grand Prix. So my advice is just keep it easy around this track and just get some points in. Just don't take too many risks, because yeah, it will totally ruin your race and maybe even your championship. Pretty close to readying up. As you can see, only 4 constructors who have a full lineup. Those are Mercedes and Ferrari, who are battling it out in the Constructor Championship. Then we have AlphaTauri, who is completed, and Williams Racing, who also has a full lineup. There's nobody present from Racing Point and nobody from the Haas team, which is pretty sad to not see these cars out on track. And we're readying up, alright. Drivers are readying up and going to start their engines to go for a short qualifying session of 18 minutes with a 50% race distance now. Let's see who will come out on top in the qualifying session. Let's see, everyone is in. I think we have 12 drivers, which is pretty decent. Especially for 2020 game, actually pretty decent that you get 12 drivers in. So big shout out for that. Are the guys in were still yet to score points here. Punisher's got 1 point. We have... That Rabbit was not in, I think. Backholes is not in, I think. No. Linux 82 is not in as well. Christian's not in, I think. I think everyone who is in tonight has already scored points in the championship for now. So that's pretty decent. Let us see. Oh, okay, this gameplay is way different than it was in 2021, alright. Let's see who's coming out on track first. Well, we will the first car to be out on track as we go on board with that guy, whoever it is. We'll go on board with him to do a bit of a sighting lap around the circuit. I hear an engine in the background that is starting, and I'm right. And what is that team? Is it Renault? It is a Renault. It's Slow actually. So Slow's coming out right now. Where is he at in the standings actually, Slow? He's fourth in the standings. And he's 15 points behind the AlphaTauri, who is in third place. Alright, let's get this telemetry in, this lap data. We also want the full track map. As you can see, the full track map of Azerbaijan now on your screen. So this is it then. Short qualifying session here in Baku. We're going on board with a constructor, which we don't have in F1 2021, and this is actually so nice to see that back. The Renault car of Slow, which has turned into Alpine in the 2021 season. So let's see here. Going towards the castle section, don't take too many risks there, because it can cost you loads of time, and it can cause you to crash out. He's on mediums actually, as Slow, he is on the medium compound. Actually, let's get this view in. Going towards one of the last corners before we cross the main straight, but there's a very long straight on Baku exterior screen as well. This is basically just full throttle for I don't know how many kilometers. It's just incredible how long the straight is. Goes through loads of ERS, and we go to the last or first DRS zone, depends how we see it. This is one of the DRS zones on this track, and it is the main place to overtake. Let's go with Slow here in this hot lap on the medium compound. Behind him is the McLaren of Racklaw. This is the first DRS zone of the track, as you guys can see. There's also a very big overtaking opportunity here. Let's get this camera angle in. As you can see, the McLaren in the background there of Racklaw. His first second time is 36.2, and what is Racklaw is 36.1. This Racklaw on softs, he's on softs, and Slow is on the medium compound for the moment. He'll definitely decide to give it a go in the soft, I think. Going towards the castle section here, pretty well taken. Racklaw takes it pretty well as well. Slow's now coming towards one of the last turns of the track here in Baku. Oh, almost touched the barrier there. Now coming towards the last corner. Is that an validation? Seems it isn't. He's going towards the finish line now. So what is the first time session going to be? The first time session is being set by Slow in the Renault, who goes to a 1 minute 42.7. Racklaw goes to a 1:42.0, which puts him in provisional pole position. Azerbaijan now with 140.6. Roll is coming to the finish line in the Haas. The Haas and the Williams, sorry. I'm used to 21 and the Williams. He goes to second place with that time at 141.4. As we can see an AlphaTauri coming. That's Kano. An AlphaTauri crossing the finish line. And hey, what time is going to be? It's not going to be representative. There's a 150 or something, I think. 151.8. Titanium Pony is now going to finish line in Red Bull. It's 141.6, which puts him in 4th place for now. Aldres on outlap for now. Mid Hunter. He's coming in for his new hot lap, for his first hot lap of the session, initial qualifying. What is the Mercedes going to do? The teammate of Azerbaijan and Zagatai is on the outlap, and that's very interesting because he's the championship leader and Azerbaijan is currently second in the standings. But I think Thunder in third? Yeah, Thunder was in third. So that should be really interesting, yeah. Between these three guys. Should be pretty interesting. On my screen it says Mid Hunter. His fuel is very low for the moment. I don't know if that's true, but we'll see. We'll see on the lap. Now coming towards the castle section. Pretty well taken. Takes actually perfectly there. What is his time going to be like? As we haven't seen a time from it yet. It's now coming towards the main straight in Baku, the very long straight. Oh, almost touched the barrier there. Yeah, that will probably cost him a few tenths. It's not going to be. Oh, and Thunder has retired and he spun out. I think he spun out, you know. He has. Mid Hunter goes to a 149.6, which isn't representative. But what has happened to Thunder there? We'll probably see it here. As we see him on track. Yeah, he crashed out. He crashed out. We can see that on his tires on the medium compound. Thunder has crashed out, and that's the third in the championship standings out of this qualifying session. He's currently in second, but I think he'll drop down the order. Zagatai, this is going to be very interesting. What will Zagatai produce on the medium compound? He's a bit laggy on my screen actually. He's a bit all over the place. I think this might be a new fastest time to race, you know. Nah, it isn't. It's going to be 149.1.9, which puts him in 6th place for now on the medium compound. I think he has decided, he will decide to give it another grown softs. No doubt about that. Now we have someone coming out the pit lane. It's the Williams of Roll US. He's coming out the pit for the outlap. Ben Jr. is on the hot lap, I think. He isn't on the hot lap, right. Titanium Pony is. He is on the hot lap. And he's currently up on his time in the Red Bull. Titanium Pony. Will he jump? Maybe even Rollers and Brandis Jr. Will he jump and go into third place with this time? It's a 141.3, which puts him in provisional third position. So there's a pretty decent lap there for Titanium Pony. Zagatai has decided to give it another go, and I think so. There's a Williams now coming towards the finish line, I think. It's Alexander, I think, his first lap. He goes to first place with that lap. Well, it's just in time to witness that. And he goes to provisional pole with 140.629. So that is Alexander in provisional pole position now. Slopes is on his out lap. Then we have a McLaren who's on his out lap. Then we have Brent is Junior, who will start this new hot lap, I think. He's invalidated this one. Mid Hunter is out of fuel, I think. Brandon Junior has retired in the pit lane, I think. He has decided to retire in the pit lane for this qualifying session, save some tires properly. Zagatype, what will he decide to do? Will he go into pit lane? Will he give it another go in medium? Looking at the speed is going in the pit lane. Yep, he's in the pit lane now. There's a Ferrari of the Punisher coming up now. He's going towards the main straight now. He's about to cross the finish line in a few seconds, I think. Yeah. Well, we put his Ferrari. It's a 146.4, which puts him in 10th place for now. We can see a Williams there driving really fast. Is that Alexander again? Oh yeah, it's just going to pit lane. Alright. Then we have McLaren with Racklock coming up. He's 6 tenths up in his time. He is improving by 6 tenths. He's now on the main straight. He can see the finish line. And what is Racklock his time going to be like? It will be a 141.4, puts him at 6th place for now, and he jumps Brandis Jr. with that. And Zagatype, I think, as well. Pretty decent lap there for Racklock, puts him 6th. There is another Williams going towards the finish line. That's Roll. What was his time be like? It is a 141.424. Puts him 5th for that. Stays 5th. There's a Rebel coming off Titanium Pony again, but he is just, I think, out of fuel by this stage. It's slow, so he's on the outlap. Alright. Actually, curious to see where Alexander is in the standings. He's in 8th place in the standings with provisional pole position. He could do serious business here today. Let's see about slow actually. Okay, there's no lap in the Alpha Tower. Is the McLaren on a hot lap? The McLaren is not on a hot lap, okay. The Williams on a hot lap? I don't think so. Ferrari's on the out lap. Then we have another Williams who's on the out lap. So I think we'll stay with slow for now. He decided to stay on the medium compound, and he's up on his time for now. He's currently 142.7. Really needs to. Oh, almost spins it out there. Take it easy, mate. You don't want to spin out the qualifying here. Oh, he has invalidated this lap already, I see. He has invalidated it, and yeah. He needs to give it another go. Most likely he will decide to pit maybe and go for the softs. That's my advice. These other tires, the guys are on Thunderous, qualifying himself on medium compound. He's currently still in 3rd place and he's crashed out in the first minutes. Is slow, so going for another lap. Yeah, he is. See him putting in the hot lap here on his telemetry. So he's going to give it another go in the medium compound instead of pitting for softs. He wants to start this race on the medium compound. Is there other guys on the hot lap? Sack Attack is on the soft on the hot lap. And I think he's in front. Yeah, he's in front of Slow, so we stay on board with him. Or is Kano on the hot lap as well? He's in the hot lap as well. He's over 5 tenths improvement. He's the first one to cross the finish line. He'll be the first one to cross the finish line here. Oh, it's the barrier there, I think. I think he hit the barrier there. Lost a bit of control. He's definitely improving on his time. He's definitely improving. It is a 1:46.2, which puts him in 10th place for now. Ahead of the Punisher and Mid-Hunter. Sack Attack. I'm very curious to see what he can do, and oh, I think he's out of fuel. Isn't he? Oh, he decided to back off of this run. So he's not backing off, he's 110 up on his time. Determined to go faster on this medium compound. He's 4 tenths up in sector 2, he's 4 tenths up. But he's still miles off the pace on soft, I think. If I see it correct on my screen. Slow's maybe taking more about the race than about qualifying here. Which could be very smart. Slow coming to the finish line at 1:42.3. And Sack has he been that? No, he's retired in the pit lane. So we'll start from 8th place. Championship leader in 8th place. The fourth in the standings in 9th place. And I didn't eat Alexander, he improved on his time, 1:40.3, man. Alright. Outer Patient. This is going to be interesting now. Because there's going to be loads of guys who are going to improve in the time probably. Guys like Kano, but he is not up on his time right now. It's Alexander in the hot lap. He is, and he's improving. He is improving on his time. While he's up pole, he's still improving on his time. It's going to be a nice race day for Williams. Yeah, might be with the 1st and the 5th place in qualifying already. He is purple sector 2 is 2 tenths up on his own time. We might see the first 139er here in this qualifying session. It's going to be the first and maybe only 139er we're going to see here in Baku. That should be very decent there. That is just going to be a new fastest lap, no doubt about it. 1:40.0, 1:40.068, which is 6 tenths faster than Outer Patient, but Outer Patient is improving by 5 tenths. Oh, this is going to be a close call here. Is he going to be the first one? Goes to 1:39s. Outer Patient, is he about to take the pole, to snatch a pole away from Alexander here? The second on the championship standings. It's a 1:40.4, and this is slightly improvement by 2 tenths, but it's still 3.5 tenths of the pace of Alexander. The Punisher is crossing the finish line, but I think he's run out of fuel here. He's improved a bit. The McLaren is going to cross the finish line. It's 1:40.9, which puts him in 3rd place for the start of this Baku Grand Prix for now. There is a Williams going to the finish line of the Roll US. He is 9 tenths up on his time. He's 9 tenths up, which will put him provisional in 3rd place for this Grand Prix. So this could be a Williams 1-3 here in the qualifying. Here comes Roll US towards the finish line. Will they put it on 3rd place? Will he put it in 3rd place here with this lap? He does with a 40.5, he's only 1 tenth behind Outer Patient. And that is a very good lap there. A very nice weekend for the Williamses. Titanium Pony is not going to improve, his 4 tenths down on his time. The Mercedes of Outer Patient is coming. He's 4 seconds down. He will not improve in his time. Will Alexander? No, he won't. And the Punisher, will he? He's 18 seconds behind. So I think that's qualifying over here. And I'm actually really surprised with these results if I look at the driver standings, because Alexander, I think, I'm correct, he's 8th place. Yeah, he's in 8th place, and he qualifies in pole position here in Baku. That's a really good result from him there. Outer Patient was the second one in the current championship standings. He's doing a very good job of qualifying P2. Roll US, where is he in the championship standings actually? He's on 7th place in the Williams as well. He's only one point up on Alexander. But he goes to 3rd in his qualifying session. Raklaw is in 4th. And Raklaw is 6th in the championship standings. Slow and Turner are the only ones that will start on mediums. All the rest will start this race on the soft compound. As we wait for everyone to cross the finish line here. Everyone has crossed the finish line, but yeah, we need to wait till the time is over, I think. So that's the qualifying session over here, and we're... Oh, and Brandon Jr. got a grip penalty. I didn't see that, but he got a 5th place grip penalty, which will put him in 12th place and put all the rest up a place. So yeah, didn't know what happened there, to be fair, but he got a 5th place grip penalty in the Alfa Romeo. And where is he in the standings? He's 5th in the standings, so that will really hurt him if he needs to start from the back of this Grand Prix in Baku. Alright, we're underway with the race, and I think a few minutes time we'll probably first have the formation lap, and after it we'll start with this Baku Grand Prix here. As we wait for drivers, and it seems very dark on my screen, so is it going to rain or is it raining? That would be a really big twist to the tail here. It is looking really dark on my screen. It's really cloudy, so is this the first rain race I'm going to witness as a comsman? Is this the first rain Grand Prix here on F1 2020? Waiting for everyone to ready up. Session will start in 30 seconds from now on, 25 seconds. Sagatak and the Punisher are both ready for it. I think they're teammates as well. So let's see what they can get in today. The point system, to be clear, is according to real life. So the first one will receive 25 points, with fast lap there will be 26, then we go down to 18, all the way down to 10th place where we get 1 point at the end of the race. Sagatak can be overtaken in the championship today. He is 34 points in front of all the rest of the grid. And it isn't raining, but it looks really cloudy here. So it is really cloudy, and this, oh, what has happened there? Raklaw and Turner both disqualified. I just saw them flying towards the end of that corner. Sorry. Couldn't get over my words there. Let me enable the telemetry, and the lap data is not like really important. Let's do interval. And tires maybe. Mid-Hunter, this is interesting. Mid-Hunter and Punisher are on the hard compound, which will probably bring them to lap 18 or 19 and probably going hard softs, maybe hard mediums. The top 4 are have qualified on softs. Then with Thunder, Sagatag and Slow, so we'll start on the medium compound. I think Sax fast lap was on the medium compound, wasn't it? So you could start on the mediums, yeah. Kano is starting on the softs and Brandon Jr. is also starting on the softs. So as you can see on the screen, if you go hard compound, you can split around lap 18 to 28 to go out the softs. These guys will probably going to be faster towards the end of the race. Yeah, it is really dark here. I think we might see some rain in this Grand Prix. We actually might see some rain here. Alexander is going towards the finish line, which means that we are about to start our Grand Prix here in Baku. As you can see, the nice flat buildings in the background. As you can see also the little bit of fans here from Spain, I guess. Alright, and from Great Britain. So let's see what is it going to be like. There's 12 drivers on the grid. So 2 guys will not receive points at the end of this race. Who are the guys that are going to be out on top at the end of this Grand Prix? We'll see that in a few minutes time here. We're off to start the Grand Prix here. We can see the lights. And it's lights out in this Grand Prix. And it's Alexander who gets a really nice start in, I think. And what will happen towards this part of the track? I see guys ghosting through each other. As we can see, little overtakes here. It looks all pretty clean, to be fair. It all looks pretty clean. There's so much going on here. I saw a bit of debris, if I'm right. Oh, we see a bit of dive bomb there, and there's contact between Rolly US and Thunder. That will be reviewed by the stewards after the race, probably. And Azerbaijan has crashed out. Has he crashed out? Oh, he still can go on, but he has crashed it in that turn. I don't know what's happened there. Alright. That's a twist to the tail for the second drive in the championship. He's second in the championship. And yeah, Thunder is going for it on Roll US. It's a castle section, you can't overtake him, man. Oh, he hit the bar, he hit the barrier there. I hear that. I hear that in my headset that he hit the barrier there, Thunder. And Roll US didn't get a good exit there, and Thunder is up to 4th place now. He's up to 4th place, and we see Slow crashing. Slow has lost it. Who is close to each other here? We have a battle between Sagatak, Roll US, and Brandon Jr. We see Sagatak coming on the top of that for now. He's up to 5th place. As we see the top 3 pulling out a really big gap towards the rest of the grid. Brandon Jr. overtook Roll US. What's happening with Roll US? What is happening with him? He's going towards the pit lane. I think he has some damage, you know. And Sagatak is pitting as well. I think they both might have damage then. Roll US is first on my screen. That's ridiculous, but okay. That's a bit of a glitch here. So Alexander's leading in front of Reclaw still. And who is close to each other here? Yeah, I think the leaderboard is glitching. So this isn't really ideal, to be fair. As we can see, Reclaw and Titanium Pony pretty close to each other. Who is close to each other on track? Is it the Punisher and Outward Patient? Outward Patient is pretty close to the Punisher, Mid Hunter behind him. Outward Patient probably going to be overtaking Punisher because he's a much faster compound. He is a much faster compound now, and the leaderboard is really glitching here. I don't know what's going on. Ultra patient. Is he going to try it? Take it? On the inside there. I wouldn't recommend it. No, he backs out of it. That's really smart of him to back out of that run. If I were him, I would wait until he made straight and try and make a move around there, because you're in a faster tire, man. Don't do anything stupid here, because it can cost you the race. And Azerbaijan has moved up to 6th place for now. Titanium Pony has been overtaken by Racklaw here. So he is up to 2nd place with that Racklaw. But no, there's a glitch. Titanium Pony is about to attack Racklaw, I think. It's the other way around. He's about to attack Racklaw. Titanium Pony is going for it. He is trying to give it a go in Red Bull here. Let's see if Titanium Pony can get it in here. Oh, made a bit of contact with the barrier there, I think. Has Titanium Pony in lap 3 here of the 26. Still no signs of raid, to be fair. So that should be cool. Slow is on the hard compound now. Will decide to try and bring it to the end of the race. Nobody's received penalties so far. 2 guys have stopped. Titanium Pony, is he going for an attack on Racklaw here? I think he's too far off, you know. DRS hasn't been enabled, I don't know. He has DRS, but he's far off. He's too far off. But he will get another time DRS here on this straight. DRS open on Titanium Pony, and loads of DRS to use for Racklaw. So I think Racklaw was still in 2nd place for now. Was having to punish, he's pitting. Punisher and Outer Patient is pitting to Hearts. So he'll try and bring it to the end of the race. The Saga Tag is up to 8th place now. So you can see Racklaw and Titanium Pony here. Still battling it out. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, I think he glitched on my screen, to be fair, because he was in the McLaren on my screen, but like I can see nothing has happened. So okay, that was a bit weird. Racklaw is using that ERS so efficiently. I think Titanium Pony can't pass him on this lap. Maybe we can get close enough. Oh, we hit the barrier there, definitely now. That was definitely hit the barrier there. No doubt about that. And there's a spin in the background. There's Saga Attack and Kano are battling it out here. Saga Attack has passed Kano here. Yeah, I think the Titanium Pony is coming in, isn't he? I think he has damage to his car, hasn't he? He hasn't. Alright. As the leaderboard's updating a bit. Alexander is still up in front, 4.6 seconds is his lead on Racklaw, with 1.4 seconds in front of Titanium Pony. That's your top 3 for now, and that's also the podium order. But this really, I wouldn't have predicted this, that Alexander will be a first, Racklaw second, and Titanium Pony third. Wouldn't have predicted at all. So is 1.8 seconds off the Punisher now. I think he will decide to give it a go in a couple of laps, maybe the next lap. There's no real battles going on the track for the moment. see Titanium Pony, who needs Reclaw. Yeah, he's letting him go now. I think he has a bit of damage, as I said before. That he's losing loads of time to Reclaw now, and Thunder is closing in as well. He's only 3 seconds behind on the medium compound. At this stage of the races, Thunder is doing the best business here, and Punisher's battling up with Slow So. I see. There's a battle for 11th place here between Slow So and the Punisher. Who will come out on top here? Sack Attack and Mid Hunter. Mid Hunter, is he spun or something? No, Sack Attack has just passed him. Titanium Pony has left the session. Titanium Pony has left the session. He's in 3rd place. What has happened there? Has he lost connection or something? I think he might have lost connection, which puts Thunder in 3rd place. But Alexander's still leading and Reclaw in 2nd place. Titanium Pony, yeah. He's going to be overtaken by everyone, then he's in the pit lane. He's left the session, so yeah. Oh, this is a pretty intense battle here with 3 guys within a second or something. As we see Azerbaijan coming towards Kano, and Rolly is behind Azerbaijan as well. Oh, this will be I think Azerbaijan has decided to give it a go here. Oh, that was carnage! Azerbaijan, has he crashed it? Oh no, he's just lost the front wing. He's very lucky with that. But I think Kano squeezed him off a bit there. But he has damage as well. Rolly has equal damage. No. He's the winner of this battle. Oh my god. That was absolute carnage here. And he's a 5-second penalty as well to serve Azerbaijan. And it is a virtual safety car because of that carnage caused by who was it? It was Kano and Azerbaijan who were battling it out. They lost a bit of debris, and yeah, that causes a virtual safety car here, the first one of this Baku GP. We're back racing now, we're back on the way, the virtual safety car has ended, and we're on the way here. Titanium Pony has joined, so he has joined back, and he's left it back. Oh, I think his connection is failed. Yeah, his connection is really bad, I think. At the point he's back joined, yeah, I don't know. Alexander and Reclaw pitting. They both are pitting for hearts probably, I guessing. Alexander's pitting for hearts. What is Reclaw doing? He's pitting for hearts as well? No, those are mediums. Those are mediums for Reclaw and hearts for Alexander, which puts Thunder into 1st place at the moment. And it was spun it. Is it Punisher? The Punisher has spun it in the castle section. He's lost his front wing, but he can go on. So that's pretty lucky for the Punisher that he can go on with that. And what has happened here? We have a virtual safety car, and the Punisher's retired from the session, so he has crashed it out here. And that's 1 Ferrari out of this Grand Prix and 1 Ferrari out of the session as well. We have a 2nd virtual safety car in only 2 laps. Now I'm very curious to see what Thunder is going to do, what strategy he's going to do. He's in 1st place with Alexander behind him, who was leading the Grand Prix here. My delta times are gone, I see. The times. I don't see any gaps for the moment. So Thunder is still leading the way as we can get back underway. Virtual safety cars ended. And what is Kano doing there? Is he retiring over this Grand Prix? He had a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. That was pretty dumb of Kano there. And Reclaw has a penalty as well. And what was that penalty like? A drive-through penalty! I didn't see that, but Reclaw got a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car conditions. Oh, Racklow, I think he's ruined this race here. This will cost him the podium, I think. This will definitely cost him the podium. And Alexander is closing on a Thunder, you know. I think it was 5 seconds or 6 seconds behind. It's now 4.7. Oh no, it's just pulling away now. As I say, as Mid-Hunter has lost his front wing? Has he lost his front wing? Yes, he has. Oh, there's loads of things going on here in this Grand Prix right now. Zagatai is overtaking Roll US here. And he goes to 6th place with that. What are the gaps like? Because without any gaps I don't have a really clear overview of what's going on the track. So that's pretty hard. Outer Mid-Hunter spinning with Outer Patient into 9th place for now. Slows up to 8. Zagatai is on 6th place, championship leader. Punishes left the session because his DNF crashed out because of broken wing, and I think he speeded a bit too much with that broken wing. I think he's gonna be lapped. Has he been lapped? Oh, he's about to get lapped, I think. He's about to get lapped, Cano, by his teammate Thunder. He's only a few seconds behind, I think. What is it like? 5 seconds, 6 seconds, I think. There's any battles going on the track. Not for the moment, as far as I can see. Is Racco taking this drive-through penalty this lap? He isn't. He's decided to carry on for 1 more lap, maybe 2 more laps. We'll see about that. Thunder still leading this Grand Prix, 4 seconds in front of Alexander, who's closing in. Rack lost 10 seconds behind Alexander, but he's a drive-through penalty to his name, which will really ruin his race there, because Brand Jr. and Titanium Pony are, and there's a fast lap of the race for Zagatai with a 144.3 now. I need to get used to the fact that everything appears down on the screen, and if F121 isn't on top of the screen, so sorry for that if I don't notice anything, but it's a bit different than the 2021 game. Titanium Pony is only 1.7 seconds behind Brandis Jr. now. I think he's back in the lobby because he's picking up the pace now. He had the pace to go P2, and he may decide to give it a go for the podium spot here because Ragdoll has a drive-through penalty to his name. And yeah, the closest battle on track is Titanium Pony and Brandis Jr. They're within 1 second of each other probably. They are within 1 second now. Alright. Is Ragdoll deciding to pit at the end of this lap to serve his drive-through penalty? I think he will, because he's going to the left side of the track here. Yes, he will. And don't get a 5-second time penalty for speeding then. He doesn't, alright. The Titanium Pony is going to attack Brandis Jr. here. And the Titanium Pony is up to 3rd place. That was a pretty clean and nice overtake there from the Titanium Pony and Brandis Jr. into turn 1. And he is up to 3rd place now for the time being. Ragdoll is in 5th place from now with his drive-through penalty. And Brandis Jr. is still only 3 tenths behind Titanium Ponies. That's a pretty intense battle there. So we stick with him. Let's see, we're lap 10 of the 26. We're almost halfway this Grand Prix here in Baku. But I think it's one of the trickiest circuits on the calendar here. They just had Monaco and now they headed to Baku as 2 of the toughest track out there. And that was a hit by Brandis Jr. He hit at the castle section there. I think he has damage, you know. I think he has a bit of front wing damage or a bit of... well, that isn't done in this game, type of damage, but he has a bit of front wing damage probably. We'll see that on his pace. Doesn't seem like it because... oh, bit wide there. I think he doesn't have any damage with that. I think he came away very luckily there in the castle section. Let's see if his front wing damage. I didn't think he has. No, he hasn't. Because he can perfectly use the steering wheel, so I think he hasn't any front wing damage. He came away very luckily there, Brandon Jr. He'd have scared himself there, I think. Alexander, this gap of Alexander to Thunder stays about the same. But Titanium Pony is already 19 seconds behind Alexander then. 19 seconds, yeah, that is pretty much, that's really a lot. You can't make up that in a few laps, I think. Especially with the pace Alexander has on this track. What's happening there? Brandon Jr. came out in the castle section pretty well. Rackle onto the castle section also pretty well, alright. Let's take a look here with Sagatai. Didn't scrape the barrier, I see. No, you didn't. Thunder is pitting, I think. Thunder is pitting this lap, and this is very interesting. What is Thunder deciding to do? I think he will go to hards. Alexander is back into the lead now. But will he come in front of Titanium Pony or will he not? And I think these are hards. Yeah. He goes to the hard compound now. Is Thunder. Will he be in front of Titanium Pony? I think he won't. No. He's been overtaken by him and Brand Jr. as well. And maybe even Racklaw, you know. Maybe even Racklaw overtakes him. Or isn't that... oh no, Thunder is already out of the pit lane. Oh, I'm sorry about that. There was two Alpha Tauris in the pit lane, I think. And I confused Thunder with Kano. So Thunder is out of the pit lane in second place. He's still like, I think, a second or four ahead of Titanium Pony. Yeah, there was a bit of confusion right there. Both Alpha Tauris stopped in the same lap. That is really smart of them, but... and oh, Kano gets another 5-second time penalty for crossing the pit lane exit white line. Yeah. This is also pretty hard to take it there around Bahrain. I'm not gonna Bahrain or Baku's not gonna lie about that. That's really hard to take it there. Especially if you're New Williams. It's pretty hard. Is any battle going on the track? I don't think there is. No, there isn't any battle going on the track for the moment. Almost halfway, there's a Grand Prix here. And as you can see, the sun is beginning to shine again here in Baku. Which will probably... there will probably be no rain here in this Grand Prix. If you can see in the sky, it's not getting really cloudy anymore. It's pretty much of sun there. Kano's... he has crashed it out. He has crashed it out. What section of the track? I will be right on board with Mid-Hunter to see that. Yeah, it's the castle section, isn't it? I think it is the castle section that has caused his first victim here in this Grand Prix, and the virtual safety car as well. Yep, it is the castle section. He's crashed it out there. Oh, Kano, yeah. If these guys just finished the race now, and Brand Jr.'s pitting, yeah, virtual safety car, and he's pitting. That's pretty smart of him. And let's see where he comes out on track. 7th place now. And Sagatai is up to 5th now. which is very good for him in the championship standings. The Thunder is doing a very nice job to like minus the gap a bit towards Zagatai and Autopatient to minimize the gap a bit. We have Slow, so it's only 1.3 seconds behind Brands Jr. now, but he's just pitted on fresh rubber, so he's on mediums as well. He'll be very fast towards this race. Alexander is still in front though, 13.5 seconds leading in front of Thunder, who is in second place and doing a very nice job for this championship standings. As I said before, Titanium Pony is in third place for the moment. What a race he is at, actually. Like losing connection a few times, coming back in, is still in third place in the moment. I think he will be happy with it. And for Sagatek here in 5th place, only 3 seconds behind Racklow, to be fair. If he can pick up the pace a bit, I think he will manage to pick up 4th. But the gap from 4th to 3rd is more than 10 seconds, so it doesn't seem the case that he's going to finish on the podium unless someone crashes out. So Andy Battles on track. Brandon Jr. is only 1 second behind. Slow spitting, but what's more interesting is that Brandon Jr. is minimizing the gap a bit to Roll US. So he will decide to give it a go in the medium compound on Roll US. Who's on the hards, I think. Is he on the hards? Yes, he's on hards. So let's see what Brand Jr. can do. Can he overtake him without picking any damage, most likely? They're very close to each other here. I wouldn't take the risk here if I was him. Now he's backing out of it. That's pretty smart of him. It was a castle section, you can't overtake there, so don't even try it. He isn't doing that. That's nice to see. If I were him, I would wait until the main straight, like the long straight, to do it. Wait, get the DRS and just go past him, have a bit of patience. Because if it overtakes him right now, which he will try, Roll US gets a DRS on him and can probably counter attack him. Let's see the main straight here. Yeah, he's already, yeah. That's 6th place for Batman Jr., pretty sure of it. Yeah, he is DRS. Pretty well driven by Brandt there. He goes up to 6th in the Alfa Romeo here. Sagatai is only 1.7 seconds behind Racklow now. This is starting to get interesting as well. Alexander still in front though, 12 seconds leading over Thunder for the moment. With Titanium Pony in 3rd place, Racklow 4th. Sagatai is currently in 5th place, which is our championship leader, but he's closing the gap. He's closing the gap to Racklow now. It's only 1 second. So I think he will go for 4th place here. We'll do an attack for 4th place. He's within the second. What tire is Zach actually on? Is on mediums. The Racklow is also mediums. But how old are those mediums here? Pretty much the same. Zach are a bit older, 1 lap older, as you can see. Zach, is he going to do it? Autopation is getting past Roll US there. But more important is this battle here between 4th and 5th place. And there's the attack from Zach Attack. And he is past Racklow on the outside of track. A pretty clean maneuver for him then. And he is up into 4th place, championship leader. Still within a second though, Raglaw. If he can stay within that second, you never know. Can maybe do a counter attack. Rackle only, I know he's outside of the second, yeah. He's not within second anymore as Racklaw. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, I see. Was that? That's a deal with Midhunter, I think. What has happened there? Had no picked up damage or something? I don't think so. You can see Alexander still leading this Grand Prix. There's still 9 to 10 laps remaining here in this Grand Prix. 10 laps actually. And we have sector 2 incident. As far as I can see, is it Midhunter? It seemed like Midhunter, but it wasn't. Do we have a battle somewhere on track? We don't have, as far as I can see. Alexander is still leading the race here. Thunder's closing the gap a bit, but I think it's not going to be enough time for him to close an entire deal 11 seconds with Alexander pace. Yeah, Reckless no on 2 seconds of Sagatak, who is closing down the gap to Titanium Pony a bit. So will there be enough time? I don't think there will be enough time to do so. He needs to get 1 second lap then, and RolUS is in the pit lane. He's coming out of the pit lane actually now. Slowso is on soft and he's probably going for the fastest lap to get an extra point in for the championship. Alexander is going to cross the finish line to go into lap 18 of 26 here. Yes, he is. No battle so far going on the track. There's a yellow flag there, but I think the yellow flag is just that Midhunter is getting lapped and he's just letting past these faster guys. So that's pretty nice of him. It is being appreciated by the rest, I think. It should be at least. Is someone within a second of each other? No, there isn't. Outer patient, can he maybe get to Brandis Jr.? I don't think so. Because the gap is pretty big, it's 4 seconds and he's an older mediums as well. His mediums will be dead towards the end of the race, I think. As will Rack lost 13 points, the Zack attacks mediums B. There's a new fast start of the race for Slowso with a 143.7 actually. That's the extra point in the pocket for him at the moment, this moment of the race. Which could be very important in the championship, you never know. Every point counts in the championship. Alexander crossed the finish line to go to lap 19 out of 26. With only 8 laps remaining now in this Grand Prix. Any battles for the moment? I don't think so. Midhunter is probably getting lapped here by Racklaw. Hopefully he lets him past. which he does. Yellow flag, that's probably just Mid-Hunter again. That's Mid-Hunter in the pit lane. For soft tires, I'm probably going for the fastest lap here, trying to go for the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Sloso has that to his name now for the moment. Will he improve on his fastest lap once again, or won't he do that? He's trying to, he's using all his overtake button here to try and do that, and he doesn't. As I can see here, I think Williams will do the best job here in the constructor standings. Mercedes they'll probably both finish, but 7 and 10 isn't that great of a deal. In terms of points, I think Ferrari will do a better job in AlphaTauri as well. AlphaTauri are currently third in the constructor standings, and they're pretty far behind actually Mercedes and Ferrari, so they will do serious business here after this Grand Prix. Titanium Pony has left the session. Oh god, what has happened there again? I think he lost connection once again, you know. And that is going to benefit Zach a lot. And Zach is going to the pit lane. He's going for softs probably, but... Oh, Racklow is coming as well. Also for softs. They're all trying to get a fast slab, and I think... It wouldn't cost Zach any places, but... He could get third place there because Titanium Pony had left the session. Maybe they just see it in time. But Zach is now on the soft compound. Racklow is going to the soft compound. Our patient is now going to P6 with that. But the Racklow is a much faster tire than him. The Zach attack will close down the gap to Titanium Pony in no time. Pretty sure if that he doesn't join him back. I hope he does. Thunder has closed the gap to under 10 seconds now, but I think the time will be in his disadvantage for this point. Racklow is only 6 centimeters out of patient right now. This will be a battle for 6th and 7th place here at this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Outer patient is now under serious pressure of Racklow, and the Titanium Pony is joined back, and Zach attack is within 10 seconds now. So I think Zach attack will probably get the third position away from Titanium Pony. He's glitching on my screen, Titanium Pony. He's left the session, he's joining back, he's leaving, he's joining back. Oh, and he's in the pit lane, Titanium Pony, for a new front wing, which puts Zach attack, the championship leader, into third position for now. And he will do serious business with that. Outer patience in the pit lane for softs. Let me see who has a fast lap race so far. As we see McLaren. What has happened to Racklow there? He spun it! Racklow has spun it into turn 2, I think. And his front wing is gone. So that will affect his race. I think he will drop like to P9 with that. And there's a virtual safety car here. It is a virtual safety car here. And Racklow, yeah, he can't really steer anymore, can he? With that front wing on. I think he will be down to P9 by the end of this lap. at the end of the race, I would say. Virtual safety car lap 22 out of 26. This is some serious problems now for Raglow, who was in a second and third position and now has been down to 6th. And don't crash it out, man. You don't want to crash it out. Just get the points you can for the championship. We're up to racing speed once again, and I bet Sloso will pass him really quickly here. Yellow flag once again. Didn't know what happened there. Didn't seem like a problem. Oh, went really wide there, and Sloso is going past them. Sloso's up to 6th place now. Roll will go to 8. Outward will go to 7. Outward Patient will go up to 8, and Midhunter will go up to... The Midhunter will stay 10 actually. Raglow, yeah, he needs to pit, man. He needs to pit. Which he is doing. Does he have another set of soft tires actually? Or doesn't he? Maybe it'll be a battle between Sloso and Roll US, you never know. Always be nice to get a battle at the end of the Grand Prix. Another set of softs indeed, and new front wing obviously for Raglow. Roll US is closing the gap to Sloso here. I see. So this could be a battle for 6th and 7th place here. Alexander's crossed the finish line to go into his 23rd lap here at this Grand Prix. And Thunder has pitted. Thunder has pitted. He gave up first place, and he's pitted for new soft tires. And who is that in the barriers? That outer patient. Don't tell me it's outer patient it is. Outer patient is spinning in the barrier here. Oh, and that's him. Not down the place actually. Has he been very lucky there? I think he's been very lucky there because he still has his front wing, you know. He wouldn't lose any positions with it, but it was a bit of a big error there. The Titanium Pony is back in the lobby, I think, because he goes fastest with a 142.8. This puts him in 3rd place for now. The second tag is within 1 second of him, so this could be a very nice battle here for 3rd place. Roll US is overtaking Sloso here in the main straight. Zakatag is almost within a second here. He's almost within a second of Thunder. With a Titanium Pony, I'm sorry. He's within 5 or 4 tenths now. This will really be a nice battle, man, for 3rd and 4th place, I'm pretty sure. Outropation is going to the pit lane, so he had front wing damage. Zagatag, he is really trying to get past Titanium Pony for that final podium spot here. Thunder set the fastest lap of the race with 141.3 now on softs. 141.3, that's a pretty decent lap time from Thunder, who is in 2nd place for the moment. That will give him 19 points at the end of this Grand Prix. Titanium Pony is... Oh, Zagatag's winning the 2nd of Titanium Pony. And there's a very long straight here, and Titanium Pony doesn't have ERS anymore. Zagatag has 90% ERS. Why doesn't he use his ERS? Oh, he did maybe? I don't know. But Zagatag has passed Titanium Pony for 3rd place now. Titanium Pony will take it on the inside. No, he won't. He has ERS. He has DRS though. He has DRS. Maybe Zagatag is just saving his ERS now for the battles coming up with Red Bull. Sloso is pitting, I see. Sloso is pitting here. He's going to soft compound as well. Alexander needs to stay clean here and secure this Grand Prix, and that is Sloso crashing out in one of the last laps of this Grand Prix. Oh, and he will be fuming about that mistake. Is that turn 3? It is turn 3, yeah. But yeah, the Mid-Hunter will get 2 points with it because Sloso crashed out now. If he finishes the race, he gets 2 points. That would be pretty nice for Mid-Hunter and for the Mercedes constructor standings. Alexander's now coming towards the last sector of the track. Alexander now crossing the finish line, about to cross the finish line to enter his last lap of this Grand Prix in the Global Racing League. He'll most likely win it here. Mid-Hunter's indeed up to 9th place now. After Sloso crashing now, that's Mercedes on 8 and 9. Alexander is now driving his last lap of the race. He doesn't need to take any risk now because he will be getting this very, very important W. Where we'll put him that in the standings, to be fair. Because he will overtake Roll with it. Racklaw will probably be overtaken as well. So I think he will move up to 6th place in the standings then. 25 points will get 50 points in total. Yeah, we'll get 50 points in total with that. Sagatek is 3rd place. Thunder is in 2nd place. Thunder will close the gap a bit to Zach, but he's already like 54 points behind. That will now be 51 probably, or 50 if he gets the fastest lap of the race. How's it going to stream saying hello? Hello mate, how are you? Alexander's now coming towards the last straight of this Baku Grand Prix, and he will most definitely take it. Alexander wins the Baku Grand Prix here in the Global Racing League on the old F1 2020 game. He can be very proud of it, and he gives Williams something to celebrate for. Thunder has finished in 2nd place. That's very good for him in the standings. I think he's really happy with it. Zagatak is still a long way off. Are you good? That's nice to hear, man. Really, really nice to hear. Zagatek's now coming towards the finish line to finish in 3rd place, and he'll only lose a few points to Turner. I think 4 points if I'm right. Let me see the fastest lap. Yeah, Turner will get the points for the fastest lap. We'll lose 4 points to Turner. Do we have a yellow flag? Or Brent Jr. is just messing around. It's just crossing the finish line a bit early. Oh, he's waiting. Is he waiting for all US to cross the finish line? Oh no, he's not finished it. Just a bit of style finish in 5th place. And if Roll US will finish now in 6th place. Reclaw is right behind him to go into 5th place from now. To go to 7th place, sorry. Out of patience, that's finished on my screen. He's been lapped properly. And then with Mid-Hunter crossing the finish line as last finisher here. So that was pretty intense, wasn't it? Few virtual safety cars. Thank God no legit safety car. But it was a really nice race to commentate on. And I would like to thank the league for it. You have the final standings on your screen with Alexander who wins the Grand Prix, with Thunder in second, Zagatag in third, Titanium Podium came home in 4th place after this bad connection. Brandon Jr. came home in 5th, it was Roll US in 6th, Reclaw in 7th, Outrapation 8th, Mid-Hunter was 9th, and I think Slowster will get a point for it. We aim to finish 75% of the race. I think there's a rule that you get a point then. Don't know for sure, and there's 2 guys who DNF today. Those are Kano and the Punisher. Did you finish 100% race in F1 2021? That's pretty insane, man. I'm doing a 100% racing league as well, and that's pretty intense if you ask me, especially on the wheel. And Alexander, also nice to mention maybe for him, Alexander is his first time that he wins a race, and it was a really flawless race of him. So yeah, I would like to congratulate him with it. So I think that was a stream. I finished the Monaco has alright. Yeah, 100% race in Monaco, that is pretty intense if you ask me. I'm gonna go back offline, guys. Thank you for those who have watched the stream, and thank you for the league that I'm doing this comms for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next week in the Global Racing League. Bye bye.